Hello, welcome to SpyMoney. I'm going to show you how the SpyMoney grabber indicator works, and there's several ways that you can use it. Some people use it as a um, entry tool, and then some people use it as a filter tool. And it kind of works good on both ways depending on what indicators and such you use. But if you want to use this on a different time frame, you can just turn it right here and select whatever one you want. I personally kind of like it better on the time frame of the chart, but that could change. Right now we have the color bars on, and if we change this, and then you'll see the color bars. You can also make it where you have a background. So if you're going to use it as a filter, you could turn the background on to where you could use your entry on another indicator with your bars. There's one with a show trend. I don't really use that because if the bar is green, then that's what it should be. But you can also use that for placing your stop. So if you had your color bars off and your other off, then and if you're trading another bar, you could just go ahead and move your stop according to these little bars right here. So once it hits it, then you would be out, and it kind of keeps you away from the bars a little bit, so it gives you a little bit of a wiggle room there, but it doesn't work good for that. So if you want to use it as a exit signal, so we'll go ahead and turn that off. We'll turn our color bars back on, and the possible entry. If you turn this on, what this will do is let you know before the indicator turns green, because the indicator works on a closed bar, but if you turn this possible entry on, then it will come in here and let you know that there is a possible long or short. So long would be the yellow, as you can see here, the long is yellow, and then the short is an orangish color. So, as soon as this happens, this lets you know that there was a short here, and this one right here, is a possible long. So it kind of gives you a warning if you're trying to, if you're looking at levels and so forth, and you want to try to get in before the main indicator turns long on you, then right here, these are two signals that you would have gotten to let you know that, hey, we may be going ahead and going long. Another thing is if you're going long and you get a possible entry for a short, that's probably a good idea to get out of the trade. So it kind of helps you with that as well. So it depends on how you want to use it. We can also go to taking profit. So if we turn these on, this is going to let you know, like if you're in the short, you probably ought to take profit here. And if you're in a long over here, you probably ought to be taking profit in here. If you're in a short, you want to take profit. So the green is the long profit, and then the short is the magenta is the short take profit. So like right here, your entry would have been right there. So this is telling you that you probably better be taking profit here. And if you look, you can see now this one here, it kept on going, but for the most part, it does a really good job to let you know of when to take profit. So this, in my opinion, this part is one of the most important parts, because we don't ever know where to take profit. And this one, if you're in a short here and it goes up, pulls back, and comes down, you're thinking it's probably going to keep on going, so your stop would be up here. But as soon as this comes up, you ought to just take profit. Even if it keeps on running like this right here, you probably ought to just take profit, because this one, when it went up, if it's real close to where you are, I would hold it. But when it gets up here, I would take it, and then once we got another signal, you can go long again. Now, it don't always work, because like right here, there is no take profit up here. But usually when you see that TP, that's a good indication that it's going to pull back on you. It's a real good indication. Your color backgrounds, you can change all that. And, for the most part, I think Grabber does a really good job. It's a standalone indicator, but you could also use it as a filter. You could do it both ways. So if you have something that you like the entry a little better, then you could go ahead and use that. Me personally, I have been trading the Grabber by itself in the last week. I've been trading the coaster on one chart, and I've been trading the Grabber on another, and just kind of watching both of them to see how they work. And for the most part, I like them both really good. The grabber, I think does a good job though. I mean, if you come back over here at the open, you know, it's telling you to take profit. You had a color change right here, so your entry would have been there. If we open this up, just looking at that long, what you could have done. So if you come back in here, your entry would have been here, and let's just say you took profit, this one right here. You know, when that pulled back in there, you might have taken profit. This one right here, you know, if you didn't take profit there, which I wouldn't have taken profit there, I would have held it. And when this comes up, there's another one, and you just use it the best you think you should. Right here's another one. I would not take profit that quick, but I probably would take it off of that one. So it's not 100%, but usually when you see that TP, there's a good indication that it's going to reverse. It's either reversing or it's got a good sell opportunity there that may go ahead and sell off, or if they're just unloading shares and it's going to reverse just above it. So that's how it works. It does a really good job. I'm very happy with this indicator grabber. You can use it as a filter if you're going to use a different entry, or you can use it as an entry indicator. As you can see, it actually does a really good job. I think if you put some sort of a trend filter with this, it would help a bunch, like Commander. You could put Commander on there and just trade it with that and use them both together.